welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Sam. Subscribe and join the fam. I decided this is the perfect time to do my part 4 of my house essentials haul. If you haven't seen the last 3 parts, definitely go watch those. Those are really good house essentials. Backstory, I explained a little better in the last 3 parts, but long story short is my boyfriend and I bought a house back in March, but it's a new build, it's a townhome, and they will not be done until probably next month in October. And we both live with our parents, so we're starting from scratch. So we have been just accumulating everything that we can until that point, so we don't have to spend thousands of dollars at once when we move in. But this part may be a little bit different. I'm going to start out with like these small things that I can hold up, and after that I'm going to have to walk around and show you all these big furniture pieces, because we've either bought stuff on Marketplace or we've DIY'd stuff, or there's like a couple things that are just too big to just hold up. So I'm going to start with the small stuff and then we'll move on to the big stuff. I actually have you sitting in a big furniture piece right now because this is the best spot I could find lighting, and this is literally the only space that is not crowded with my future house stuff. The rest of this room, it's literally hard to walk in. But with that said, let's just get started on this smaller item stuff that I can show you and just hold up. This is kind of going to be a mix of like actual essentials and then also a mix of like furniture pieces we just kind of wanted to fill space, and antiques. Me and Calvin love going to antique and thrift stores. It's like one of our favorite pastime activities, and they have this really awesome huge antique market with all this crazy stuff, and it's really good prices. So we went there and found a few things too. So just kind of a mix of everything in this part. I'm going to start with very simple Walmart. I think we only have one thing from here, and it is just these reusable food storage bags. We got 3 sizes. There's this snack size, this big, what is this? I don't know how much it is, but large, small, large, and medium. And then here's like the sandwich size ones. We really wanted to get reusable ones because at Walmart they're pretty cheap and they work pretty well. My uncle has them, so I know how they work. And you can just, I almost said microwave. Please don't microwave these. Wash them in the dishwasher and then just reuse them again and make sure they're clean instead of having to buy new plastic ones continuously. And these were, it depended on the size, but they range from $2 to $5, so like super cheap. And will save you so much money compared to buying plastic ones all the time. Okay, I'm just gonna literally grab things from random. This I actually didn't buy. I went to my best friend's bridal shower. She had this really cute idea of, they went and bought like a bunch of vases from the thrift store, and then they had a bunch of flowers, whether from their garden or they went and bought them, whatever, and you got to make your little own bouquet of flowers. And we got to take the vases home. So this is the vase that I picked. I thought it would go pretty good with the aesthetic of the house. So there's that. Just a cute little decor piece to put on shelves somewhere. A lot of this next stuff is from Amazon, the best place to buy anything home. This, oh, I bought this all on Amazon Prime Day. I spent a lot of money on Amazon Prime Day, but it was worth it because I just went through all of my like saved items, and whatever was on sale, I bought. So this, I got 2 of these. I'm just going to show you one though. They're the exact same thing. It is this nightlight wireless charger. So Calvin and I both have Apple Watch, AirPods, and our phone. So instead of just like having them randomly placed and charged everywhere, this charges all of them at once. It's just this white. I won't take it out of the box right now, but it's just white. They also have a black one. They're just out of the stock at the time. And then it has this light on the top right here that changes colors, and it comes off. So you can just take this little block of light with you. Like some people just take it into the bathroom with them instead of turning on that huge light. So it's almost like a portable nightlight, which is a really cool feature. But it has a spot for your watch, a spot for your AirPods, a spot for your phone, and it's a clock and alarm clock and a nightlight. Kind of all in one, and it was like 20 bucks. It wasn't bad at all. Okay, this is a paper towel holder, just silver, nothing crazy. Again, it was on sale for like $5 on Prime Day. A lot of our room, like our master bedroom stuff, is going to be kind of like a wood and black, and then we wanted our bed to be like a dark forest olive green type color, and then later on in the future we'll like do like a big accent wall in that color too, but we at least wanted the comforter and bed sheets of that color right now so it's not too bland. So I bought a duvet cover. I also bought a duvet because I don't have one. I'm not gonna pull this out because I really don't want to try to stick it back in the box, but this is a duvet cover. It is this brand, Matbeby. I really don't know how to say that, but it had really good reviews on it, and it says it's not too like thin and flimsy, which is what I want, so hopefully that's good. And then this duvet cover, and I'm also gonna get the sheets. I just haven't really got them yet, no reason why. Is by Moomee, Moomee, and it's like a linen material, so it gets softer as you wash it. But this is the color. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this color. Can you see it in this light? I don't know. Okay, you can kind of see it better back. It's like an olive forest green type color. They have literally so many colors, like over 10 different colors of this, but it feels so nice. It feels like a quality linen material, and I definitely am gonna get the sheets in this color too. Okay, some of these boxes I don't even know what's in, so, but this is again all from Amazon still. Oh, these I actually really like. So we have big lights going over our island in our kitchen, and then we also have like regular recess lighting in there, but we wanted something that's like just a small model, kind of like a night light type thing for late at night. So I found these little lights. They're so thin, which I really like because you won't see it when you hook it onto the cabinet. They're really bright, as you can maybe be able to see right now, like super bright. It has different features on it too, like you can do like continuously on, or you can do a motion light one, and it'll stay on for like 30 seconds or something. But this has these little magnetic strips that come with it, and you can just slide it right on like that, and then peel these stickies off and just stick it under the cabinets. That way when you walk by, it just turns on for a couple seconds and then turns back off. I love this idea. It came with 3 of them, and they are rechargeable too, but they're supposed to last for quite a while. So we're gonna stick 2 of these under our cabinets, and then I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do with the 3rd one yet, but they're so like slim and useful that we can find a place anywhere really to fit that 3rd one, whether it's like a closet, a pantry, whatever you want it to be. But I really liked that these ones were so thin, so you wouldn't really be able to see them. Okay, next box. Oh, okay, this is, whoa, a spice rack, and it just slides out. Oh, wrong way. Slides out and goes back in. So you just stick it in your cabinet, and you can pull it out fully to be able to see everything. And this is supposed to fit like, I mean, I guess it just depends on how big your bottles are, but they had different sizes of these. Like this is the slim one. They had one that was like double this size, triple this size. So I just wasn't exactly sure like where everything is going to be placed. So I just got the small one for now, and if I need to get another one, I will, because it was, I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't a bad price. And then 2 more things from Amazon. One's big, I'll have to get over there, but this last small thing are these glass food storage containers. I couldn't think of what that was called. They have these wooden tops that like have that rubber so it seals it. It also came with a marker and what is that? Oh, a scoop and these stickers so you can write stuff on it. It came with this big one, 2 of these medium ones, and then 2 of these small ones. And I just plan on just putting like sugar, flour, all of that, chia seeds, like stuff like that that always comes in like those big bags, and this is just a lot easier. I know people do this for like aesthetic wise, but personally I'm not going to spend all the money to do those aesthetic things right now, like the spice jars and all of these everywhere and stuff like that. But I did want to get a few of these because I know like at my parents' house I cook a lot here, and the bags tend to get ripped or get holes in them, stuff like that. So it's just easier and more like space efficient to have a few of these to stick it in. And honestly, I searched around for like ones that were not crazy expensive. Again, I got these on sale, so I don't really know the price of them, but I know that I try to link the Amazon stuff below, but I know they weren't like a crazy amount. Okay, here's this. I lied, there's 2 more things from Amazon. This is one. This is a vacuum. So again, I told you before, we are going to have a townhome. So there's 3 floors. There's our like entryway mudroom area downstairs. There's our main level, which is our living room, bathroom, and a kitchen. And then there's the 3rd level, which is more bathrooms, a laundry room, and our 3 bedrooms. So I did not want one of those huge, like big industrial vacuums that you have to carry up and down the stairs all the time. This might take a little longer to do the floors with, but it's going to be so much easier. Ignore Kitty, she can't go anywhere without me. But I did literally so much research trying to find the best cordless, like portable vacuum. Literally spent like weeks trying to figure this out because I did not want to get one to have it suck or like break after a small amount of use. So I came to get this Black & Decker one. This is the Power Series Plus cordless stick vacuum. It comes with a battery, which is so nice. I did not want to buy a separate battery. And you just have to recharge the battery all the time, so it's completely cordless. This is like the new version one, so it just says up to 25% more pickup. It's just a little more power to it. And then, I don't know if there's like a picture of what it can do, but you can, oh, I think it's up here. You can take like this whole stick part off and just have this little part, so like a handheld type vacuum. And then it automatically switches between carpet and wood. So it like detects when there's carpet and when it needs the brush bristles and when it doesn't. So it just, instead of you having to change that, it automatically does that for you. And then there's a light on it, which is super nice. I think that's really it. Nothing crazy, but it's supposed to be a really good cordless vacuum. Okay, so last thing from Amazon is a mop. This is, what's this brand? I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say a lot of these brands. This is the brand. And it's one of those mops where it has a dry side and a wet side. So you fill it with water on the one side, you dip it in, and then you dip it in the other side, and it kind of like squeegees it for you. So it's a lot less messy. It's a lot cleaner to do. And then it comes with these like microfiber pads that stick to it, and you can just like rewash them and everything. So it's a lot cleaner than having like a regular mop head and having to replace it all the time, and it's splashing around everywhere, going in the same water. So I don't know, I thought this would be handy to try. It also has like a, I don't know, where's the picture? Like a 360 degrees, so it's really easy to get into corners and under things, everything like that. So nothing crazy, but a little different than a regular mop. And then next is from Marshall's. Not too much from here, to be honest. I got this little wooden, I don't know what it's called, stand. It's solid olive wood, but it looks like this. It has like a little bit of like the wood on the outside, which I like. And I plan on, this can like get wet and stuff and it won't like rot out, and you just have to keep it like oiled a lot of times. So I plan on putting this right next to the sink and putting like our soap and everything on this and just have a cute little stand for it. And this was like $7, so it wasn't too much. And then the last thing are these little clear organizers. They're pretty big, like this size. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put these yet, but I figured honestly they can be used anywhere. Under the sink, in the bathroom, in the pantry, wherever I need them. And it's nice to have these when we move in right away instead of having to go out and buy a ton. I'll probably have to buy more anyways, but it's nice to at least have a couple of these for when we move in right away. Okay, I'm going to try and show you a couple of the antique things that we got from that big antique market. I'm going to start with all these smaller ones. Honestly, we weren't going to buy anything, and then we went and we just loved it so much we had to get some stuff. So the first thing, this is really Calvin's, it's not for me, but he really liked it, and I thought it would be cool too for like decor on a shelf somewhere. But he got this picture of Edison, Ford, and Firestone in Detroit in 1925. I don't know if you can see it good, but I thought, I mean he thought too, this would be cool in like a old vintage type frame and just put it up on a shelf or somewhere or something. What did I just say? Somewhere something? You know what I mean. But just a cool vintage picture. I got these super cool vintage German books. They look like this on the front, and then this is like what they look like on the side. I thought like just stacked like this, like on a shelf with like something on it, like I don't know, for example. I don't know. You know what I mean though, like that kind of decor. I thought these would be super cool. And it's not just like a typical like copybook that everyone gets. It's like cool, unique, one-of-a-kind vintage German books. Obviously, I will never be able to read these because I don't know German, but they look cool. And that place had so many vintage books. I definitely want to go back and find some more. Okay, and then I found this, well, they had a crap ton of them, like handmade old pottery type things, and this is one I saw that I thought would go well with like on top of those books, or just the type of decor we're going for. It's like this brown, has like a little spout. I don't know, I thought it looked cool. Okay, sorry, I had to reset my camera, but anyways, if you guys don't know, like in my room, if you've seen it, I have a lot of this red glassware. Calvin bought me some like a long time ago, like 6 years ago when we almost first started dating, 6-7 years ago. And just ever since then, whenever we see like red stuff, it's like a cute little memory and we just buy it. And we plan on like displaying it in our dining room or kitchen or something. So I found these cute little, they're kind of like tall red glasses. I don't know, there's 4 of them that I bought, just somewhere to cute little display it, and then maybe on like holidays or like special occasions or something we can use it. Okay, there is 2 more things from the vintage place. They're a little bit bigger, so let me see if I can hold them up for you. These 2 I can. Okay, these are really heavy though. We found these 2 candlestick sconces. I don't know what they're called, but let me just hold one for you. They are like this really pretty gold color. They kind of need to be cleaned up a little bit, like especially these arm parts, so you can see the gold a little bit better. I'll do that later on, but we thought these would be super cool on like a wall going up the stairs to put some candlesticks in and everything. I don't know, they're super pretty, we thought, and they're actually in like really good shape for being old and vintage. And then this next one, I don't know how I'm going to show you. Let me clean up a little bit and I'll show you. Okay, yes, I'm standing on the bed and you are very high up. But this next thing is a light, and it's like a hanging fixture that we found at the antique place. Absolutely in love with it. It's like one of our favorite things that we found, but I need to like actually hold it up and show you, so. Okay, Can you see this? This is it. It's like this gold plate on the top, and then these 3 hanging fixtures. It has this biggest one, and then a medium and a small, and it's like in this little triangle shape. We think we want to put this in the entryway, like when you very first walk in the front door. We don't know if it's gonna fit necessarily. It should. Either way, we're gonna find somewhere to put it because we are obsessed with that light and think it's gorgeous. Anyways, let's move on to all the furniture and bigger items because I'm gonna have to carry you around to show you. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you like the smaller, bigger items and then the big furniture pieces last. So this is what I was telling you about how it's like absolutely crowded in here, but yeah. So back here, we found this outdoor fireplace stand. It's from Target, I believe, that Project 62 brand, but we found it. It's this place called Tanner's Trove, and basically it's like docked priced items or like stuff that people have taken back even though it's in like perfect shape and everything, and then it's a decreased price. So we found this for like 20-30 bucks less than it normally would be for brand new, and we plan on putting this on our deck, balcony, whatever it's called, just so we can use it a little bit longer even when it's a little bit cold out. And then squeezing back here, this is just a fan that we found at Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the two, and it was like 50 bucks or something, I don't know, but that's gonna go in our bedroom. Okay, now moving on to these big furniture pieces. This is actually what you guys were sitting on. Oh, you can't see it. I'm gonna try to show you as best as I can here, but it's like super close to the bed and the window, so I only have limited room. But it's this hutch. I think I showed this on a vlog of mine, but I'll insert a picture like over here somewhere of what it looked like when we bought it on Marketplace. It was like this dark stained wood that this guy had from his grandma and then didn't want to do anything to it, so we bought it. When we kind of started looking into it, these handles were actually stained over by whoever stained it before us, so we stripped them in this, I don't even know, my mom found out this like solution. It's like vinegar and baking soda and all this stuff, and it turned out to be this super pretty vintage gold. I absolutely love these handles. Like, this just makes the whole hutch. They're down here too, and then it's like that same gold on all of these hinges. Where are they? And then it has these arches up top for the windows. That was like another big feature that I loved compared to some other ones that like go straight across like this, just a normal square. I thought these looked super cool and made it look that much more like vintage and antique. So we ended up painting this black. I don't remember the color black, just whatever the blackest matte black I could find. And then we found this wallpaper on Etsy, I believe. I looked up like all these different vintage wallpapers, and this is the one I chose because I want it to be a little more muted and minimal so I can stick like colorful things in there or like my red glassware. So it's like this tree branch with these hummingbirds, flowers, and we just stuck it in all of those shelving areas. So yeah, I am absolutely in love with this piece. I think it looks so nice. Okay, moving on. I think I showed you this dresser before. We bought this on Marketplace from this lady who DIYs furniture herself. And she basically painted it black, restained all this wood for the drawers, and then left these antique handles on. And this will go in our master bedroom. This down here, this is actually just from Amazon. It's nothing crazy. But This matches my desk. It's just gonna have my printer on it, go in the office. And then down here, there's all these files and file cabinets, so we can stick like all of our information and stuff in there. Okay, over here is this entry table. We actually have two tables. Don't pay attention to that bottom one right now. But this taller table right here is going to be our entryway table. We had a really hard time finding a table that would match our entryway because the floor in our entryway is going to be super dark, kind of almost even darker than these knots here. So we didn't want something that was going to like mix into it too much. We wanted something that was going to stand out. So we found this on Marketplace too. This lady sanded down all this and put like a whole clear coat and oil over it. And then these legs, she did like that magnolia chalk type paint. And this white under here is like the natural white. And it just makes it look super rustic. And then, okay, now moving down to this table. This is our coffee table, which I also showed me sanding down in one of the vlogs. But again, this is like one of our favorite pieces too, because it just turned out so good compared to what it looked like before. I'll insert a picture of what it looked like before too. It was like this stained cherry red color, and it was just so scratched up. But me and Kevin wanted a really cheap coffee table anyways, and we're like, we'll just sand it down and maybe stain it or a different color or paint it or something if it looks bad. And we sanded it down, and it literally turned out like this. I don't know how we got so lucky that it turned out to be hickory wood. If you don't know, hickory wood does this where it has all these different types of colors and grains and knots. And literally it looks amazing. Like, I was not expecting this table to look like this when we sanded it. So we basically said it's too pretty to do anything to and just put a clear coat over it. But like the whole table, even the drawers and everything, is that gorgeous. I am so happy with how it turned out. Okay, and then this last piece is down in the basement, so we're heading down here right now. I showed you all of the big furniture pieces we already had down here in the last House Essentials haul, but we got one more big thing, and it is this outdoor little set. So on our balcony, we're gonna have that set back there, which is my parents' old one. But on our front porch, we are going to have this. I actually found this from Walmart on sale because the box was opened, but everything else was in perfect condition. So it's by Better Homes and Garden, which is such a good brand. Everyone always says it's so good for like their outdoor sets. And it was originally like $350, and we got it for $150, which is literally such a good amount of money off. But it was really simple to put together. It's sturdy, good. I love the color of it. It's like not too orangey or anything, and then just some cream cushions and really simple. It's definitely later in the day, but I forgot to show you one furniture piece, and I want to pop in and show you before the clip where I ended this video. But I forgot because it's in my room, because I don't have any room in the spare room to do it, so I just found room to put it in my room. So I completely forgot about it. But it is this little lounge chair. It's like a chase lounge. And I got this for our future office where it's going to have that desk in it too. But I wanted something where one of us could just kind of get away. We're going to have our master, we're going to have our spare room, which are both going to have beds, and then our living room. But we don't have like a basement or like another room where we can kind of go hang out when one of us wants to get away. Like if Calvin's watching football with his friends, or if I have my friends over and we don't want to lay in bed, then we can use this chair in the office just to kind of hang out at, or like go on the computer when I don't want to sit at the desk, yada yada. So I just have this in my room right now, and I've actually been using it literally every single day. I love it. I like the slope arms. This is from Facebook Marketplace, by the way, but I like how the slope arms give kind of like a little modern feature. But it's just really simple. We took off all the like this and washed it, so it's all clean and everything. I just threw this pillow here for now that was on my bed, and it's actually so comfy. Like, the cushions are so thick, if you can't tell, and the material is like super soft. I don't know. I've really been liking this, and I think it's going to be a nice addition to our office instead of just having a desk and a chair. So yeah, that is our last part of the House Essentials haul, because we plan on moving in, like I said, probably in a month and a half, if everything goes as planned, fingers crossed. But I think big furniture wise, we are set, we are good to go. I really don't think we could even fit anything else if we wanted to. All I need is a bedroom bed, a queen bed frame for our master, because the one that's currently in my room is going to go in the spare room, and then we want a new one and a new mattress. But that doesn't need to happen like ASAP. When we find one, we'll find one. But besides that, we really don't need any other big furniture, which is really good accomplishment, because we won't need to spend so much money when we move in. So I highly suggest doing this and trying, maybe not everything if you don't need everything. We just had the availability and the saved up money in our savings accounts to be able to get this stuff. And like you guys know, we got a lot of hand-me-downs too from my parents. But if you are buying a house, you have plans to buy a house, you're building a house, or you bought a house and you have like a certain amount of time before you're moving in and you just don't have a lot of stuff, just try to get it beforehand, because you'll be so happy when you move in, all your closing costs, everything that you have to pay for, and you won't have to spend thousands on all this furniture too. We did get a couch too. It will be delivered whenever we move into our house. I'm going to show you that when we move in though, not right now. But thank you guys for watching. I absolutely love this stuff. I love interior design, I love house decor, I love antique shopping, I love like just putting everything together. If I could have a job like that, I would. But for now, sharing it with you guys is enough to make me happy. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will show you the house in our move-in vlogs and how everything's going to be put together in sometime in October or November. I will see you in my next video.